many people do not think about, well, how does the estate trustee get paid to take care of the trust? So that was the first question that I asked when we set up our trust is if our family is going to take care of the trust, I want them to get paid for their time. Well, if there isn't life insurance there, all we have are assets to be divided equally. Who's in charge of the trust? Could the life insurance actually pay that trustee to clean up the trust, to clean up the estate? I think I've talked to one or two people that have had parents that pass away, that it's just been a smooth transition because everything was set up. One or two in 13 years. The person that is managing that trust and is the trustee, that person has responsibilities. The people that are cleaning up your estate, they have to get titles changed. They have to deliver death certificates. They have all this paperwork. The amount and time and energy that takes is crazy. They will most likely have lost income. If they work for somebody, they will most likely have to take time off. If they are self-employed, their income may go down for their business because they don't have time to run their business. We have to have stuff go through probate if it's not clean. All that death benefit is there to help with those things. And that is an instantaneous check in 99% of cases. And I say that because if you die within the first 2 years of your policy, now it's contestable and it takes longer to get paid because the insurance company just wants to make sure there was nothing fishy going on. Now, if we have to go through probate, we have to do all of those things. How are we going to pay the trustee for their time? How is the trustee going to be paying for any kind of attorney fees, any kind of paperwork that needs to happen? Any of that stuff, they're going to take on those expenses, and then they hope that the estate will refund them. What if they don't have the ability to take those expenses on? If it is a non-contestable policy, my death benefit checks have been delivered within a week, maybe 2. It is super fast. It takes us longer to wait for the death certificate than it does for the death benefit check. Now, I don't care if you think that you're leaving this to your wife and it's not a big deal because she's got all the time in the world, she's retired. Does she have all the money in the world to do this? The last thing that a family or a spouse wants to do is sell your assets. So many people say to me, well, Mary Jo, I don't have any debt, so I don't need to have life insurance because they can just sell my assets. I have equity in things, or I have the land paid off or whatever. Y'all know, and you've all seen this. Somebody dies and that neighbor is at that funeral. I'm so sorry that your husband passed away. Are you selling the land? Are you going to be selling the equipment? Put your family in a position where they can say, go fly a kite. Because I don't need that money. I don't have any idea when I'm going to sell it. And frankly, I'm probably not going to sell it to you because you asked at the funeral. Be considerate. This is not something that is just cash value. Yes, we're going to use it while we're alive, but let's think about how much easier it will make life for everybody that outlives us. They will get paid. They will not have to have fire sales of things. We need to be teaching the generations. We need to be setting that all up. We have to remember the unseen of everything that Nelson was teaching us is this. It's not just cash value. It's not just growth. It is how can we have this death benefit to pass on, to provide for loved ones, to have for estate planning.